Good morning, students of class 3. Today I am going to explain the second part of the fourth lesson, interrogative sentences. Yesterday already I explained how to change an assertive sentence into an interrogative sentences. Sentences which ask question, which ask something, that is called a question or an interrogative sentence. Now, how to change? Already I explained. A question mark is placed at the end of an interrogative sentence. Now, let us see how to change present simple or past simple tense into interrogative form. If the sentence is in present tense and the subject is singular, then please take the helping verb does plus subject plus base form of the verb, that is the first form of the verb. Now, if the sentence is in present simple and the subject is plural, please take the verb do plus subject plus base form of the verb. Now, if the sentence is in past simple, for both the subject, for both the singular and plural subject, we take the helping verb did. For both the subject, whether the subject is singular or plural, for both we take did. That is, did plus subject plus first form of the verb. In past tense, we get second form of the verb. When we change that past simple tense into interrogative sentence, my dear students, did plus subject plus base form of the verb, that is the first form of the verb. This much yesterday I had explained. Now let us go to the next exercise. Read the following sentences. They are writing a book. Kavita is watching TV. The farmer is plowing the field. The soldiers were fighting bravely. The gardener was watering plants. And opposite side, questions how to make? Are they writing a book? Isn't it? So here the statements are given in present continuous and past continuous tense. Okay, here the questions are given in, that means the assertive sentences are given in present continuous and past continuous. Now let us see how to change this present continuous tense or past continuous tense into interrogative sentence. Now, if the subject is singular, then we take what is, helping verb is. For example, he is writing a book. That is in present continuous, isn't it? So with the he, we use singular subject is. Now here, according to the subject, write, if it is singular subject, take the helping verb is, then the subject, then present participle, that is ing form of the verb. Is he writing a book? Let us see the first question. See, they are writing a book. That is plural, isn't it? The second one, see, Kavita is watching TV. Kavita is singular. It's a singular subject, isn't it? So here the helping verb is is. So how will you change into interrogative sentence? Is, helping verb is taken, then subject Kavita, then watching, that is the present participle ing form of the verb TV, then at the end question mark. So my dear students, if the subject is singular, first write helping verb is, then subject plus present participle, that is ing form of the verb. Now, if the subject is I, then take the helping verb am, then subject plus present participle form of the verb. Okay, now if the subject is plural, Then write the plural verb. Take plural helping verb, that is are plus subject plus present participle form, that is ing form. This rule is for changing present continuous tense into interrogative sentence. So here examples we have. They are writing a book. How will you change into interrogative sentence? Are they writing a book? Number two, Kavita is watching TV. Number two is Kavita is watching TV. Is Kavita watching a TV? Is Kavita watching TV? Now the farmer is plowing the field. Is the farmer plowing the field? Now these two sentences are in past continuous, that is the soldiers were fighting bravely. Now here in past continuous tense, if the subject is singular, then take the helping verb was. First you write was plus subject plus present participle, that is ing form of the verb. I repeat, in past continuous tense, if the subject is singular, then take the singular helping verb, that is was plus subject plus present participle form. Here we can see the example. The gardener was watering plants. How will you change? Was the gardener watering plants? Now another example I will give you, that is she was dancing. So how will you change? Was she dancing? Now the second one, the soldiers were fighting bravely. If the sentence is given plural, the subject is plural in past continuous. If the subject is plural, then please take the plural verb were plus subject plus present participle form of the verb, that is the ing form. I repeat, if in past continuous tense, if the subject is plural, take the plural helping verb were plus subject plus present participle form of the verb, that is the ing form of the verb. Clear? So once again I tell you children, here today we are going to learn how to change present continuous and past continuous sentence into interrogative sentence. Okay, how to change? The rules are, if the subject is I in present continuous tense, then please take the helping verb am plus subject I plus present participle form. If the subject is singular, then please take the helping verb is plus subject plus present participle form. And if the subject is plural, please write the plural helping verb are plus subject plus present participle form of the verb. Now past continuous. If the subject is singular, please take the singular helping verb was plus subject plus present participle form of the verb. If the subject is plural, please take the helping verb were plus subject plus present participle form of the verb. So, my dear students, today I am only discussing the rules. So, please go through the rules, first and second rules, and learn the rules thoroughly. Okay? Next class, I will go with the exercise. Take care, stay at home, be healthy, and thank you. Have a nice day.